Hey guys, welcome back to another Cian and Mommy Classic. Let's get to it. Here we go. Alright guys, so here's Bowling Green Station. This is where we're starting. Alright, so tappity tap, let's go. Woo! Well guys, we just missed the 4 train, but the next train is the 5, and it says it's from now, it's like in 2 minutes. So let's tappity tap to it. Zoom! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Here's the 5 train. Yeah, R142 model. There we go. Alright, here we go, on the 5 train.
It is a Rockaway 5 train. The next stop is Wall Street.
Wall Street's next. Let's take this all the way to Brooklyn Bridge City Hall. Alright, let's go. Tappity tap. Wow, here's Wall Street going good.
This is a Rockaway 5 train. The next stop is Fulton Street.
Alright, tappity tap. Woo!
Clear of the closing doors, please.
Fulton Street.
Transfer is available to the 2, 3, A, C, J, and Z trains.
Fast train. The elevator is at the front of the platform.
There's Fulton Street going good. Woo!
This is a Rockaway 5 train. The next stop is Brooklyn Bridge City Hall.
Alright, tappity tap. Alright, here's Brooklyn Bridge City Hall. Off we go. Alright, now let's get the 6th train. Sit down here. Bye-bye, 5 train. Tappity tap. Wow, guys, here's the 6th train. Yep. So, guys, look at this one stop to Canal Street. Then let's change for this seat. Let's do this. 6 train. Looking great. Hey, there's a 4 train. Let's tappity tap. The doors are closed. Alright, bye-bye Brooklyn Bridge. Woohoo! Wow guys, we're here at Canal Street. We beat that 4 train, even though we know it's gonna pass us, because here it comes. Right, Mike, here, come on. There we go. Off we go. Alright, now walk into the seat. Tappity tap. Well guys, unfortunately, we can't see the Z train on this. So it looks like today we'll just unfortunately get the J. But that's okay. We'll stay on the J for a couple stops. And then we'll get a train to Brooklyn. Alright, tappity tap. Guys, look, there's a J train. Let's go the wrong way. We want to go on the one towards Brooklyn and Queens. Let's tappity tap this Broad Street bound J train out of here. Taking these 2 stops to Delancey, Essex, then let's get the F. Alright, Mike, here we go. J train. Alright. Bowery's next. Alright, tappity tap, Mike. Here's Delancey, Essex Street, guys. Off we go. Alright, now we gotta go to the F train. F train is down here. We gotta get the one towards Brooklyn, not towards Uptown and Queens. Alright, People are going slow. All right, tappity tap. You know, guys, we barely managed to catch this F train in time. But luckily, we did. And we're taking it to J Street Metro Tech, which is going great. Look at those.
This is looking back to F local train. The next stop is Rockaway.
Yeah, I know. Take a chance. We should take a chance, Mike, should we? Alright, bye-bye East Broadway. Last stop in Manhattan on the F train. Woohoo! Alright, tappity tap under the East River to Brooklyn.
York Street.
Here's York Street. First stop on the F train in Brooklyn. Here's York Street, doing good.
This is the Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue bound F local train.
Wow.
The next stop is
A lot more people got off at York Street than I thought they were, Mike.
Clear of the closing doors, please.
Bye-bye York Street. Next stop is ours. Guys, you know, when we got off at the Brooklyn Bridge as a grand detour last time, we actually saw the F train station of York Street here, which was really cool. All right, tappity tap. Bye bye York Street. Woo, yeah. Whoa. Jeez. Why do people need to hold the doors? Whatever. Tappity tap. Bye bye F train going back to Manhattan, Queens.
Transfer is available for the A, B, and R.
Alright guys, so here we're changing for the A train, which is a pretty long ride. We're going all the way to Broad Channel. So let's get to it. Tappity tap. Going great. Off we go. Alright, tappity tap. Alright guys, so it says 9 minutes till our Rockaway A train, but you look, there's Euclid Avenue A train in 1 minute. Now, you think I should film that one of its announcement? Because we might not see one of these for another while. Yeah, alright, so we'll wait for it. Tappity tap. Alright guys, here's the Euclid Avenue bound A train, so let's listen for the announcement. Alright guys, I don't know if you can hear much because of how loud the other noise is, but anyway, let's tappity tap it out of here. Bye bye Euclid Avenue bound A train, not going where we are, but still cool announcement train. Alright, bye bye. Woo! Alright guys, we waited for a little while and 4 minutes left. Alright, tappity tap. Well, what do you know guys, our A train is finally here. That's great, isn't it, Mike? Alright. A train to Far Rockaway. Yep, this is the train we need. Alright. We should go in that car because it's less crowded. Here we go. Wait, Skirmerhorn is next. Alright. Ding! Bing! A train. Right. Bye-bye, J Street Metro Tech. Tappity tap. Here's Hoyt's Skirmerhorn or Skimmerhorn, whatever it's called. There we go. Here. Next stop is Mill Street Avenue. Alright, tappity tap.
Clear of the closing doors, please.
We're standing clear, aren't we, Mike? Wow, guys, look, this is one of my favorite new perspective angles, and look, there's Van Sicklin Avenue. My mom was just flying too. And next stop is Euclid Avenue, the second last stop on the A train in Brooklyn on the way to Far Rockaway. Alright, tappity tap.
Any express train. The
לא
next
משנה, גם
stop
ככה אנחנו לוקחים
is 80th Street.
אז ניקח או מרוקווי או מוואן את רואה?
Here's Rockaway Boulevard, looking good.
The next stop is Aqueduct North Congress.
Next stop is Aqueduct. All right, just tappity tap.
Our JFK Airport. Connection is available to the air train to JFK Airport. This is an accessible station. This is the Far Rockaway bound A train. The next stop is Broad Channel.
4, please. Stand clear.
Wow, guys, I think it says on this thing that here, the shuttle train is in 10 minutes. That's the last train we're taking. So, and I don't think there's enough time to wait for that the whole time. So I'm just gonna pause until there's like 5 minutes left. All right, tappity tap, or pause, pausey tap, whatever. Well, what do you know, guys? Looks like there's the shuttle train and it's switching to our side. Look, Mai. Looks cool. All right. Try and make it a slow motion. Wow, slow motion is awesome. All right, normal speed. There we go, S train.
Rockaway Park, Beach 116th Street bound shuttle train. The next stop is Beach 90th Street.
Beach 90th Street's next. All right, tappity tap.
This is a Rockaway Park,
So
Beach
cool.
116th Street bound shuttle train. The next and last stop is Rockaway Park.
Next and last stop on this train is
Stand
Rockaway
clear of the
Park.
boat.
Tappity tap. Alright guys, so it looks like we're here at the termination stop and this brings our journey to an end. When this door opens, we're done! Yay! Great, we're done. Alright, tappity tap. Wow guys, it's quite busy out here during rush hour evenings, but I'm happy with it and it works. I'm just glad that we were able to do the trains today. Yeah. Alright guys, let's walk a little more for a few more seconds. Go around here. There we go. Hey, there's a bus. No thank you, not today bus. But it was a fun day today, right Mai? Alright guys, we really hope you enjoyed this video of the trains 5, 6, J, F, A, S. So remember, just want to tell you that Word to Now will be back maybe next week or the week after that. But until then, make sure to subscribe and like. Bye! What a cool video.